Hello, sweeties! We're looking at the week of September 15, 2019, and there's good news at last. The planets are moving forward. The global rage fest has toned itself down a bit. And yesterday's gorgeous full moon gave us all a chance to rethink our plans. With sanity as a basic ingredient, maybe, would be nice. With a little luck, we might even all survive this mad millennium. Thanks for listening to Astrology with Linda Shaw. Don't forget to subscribe. It's free. And press the bell thing. You'll be sent reminders. That's enough of that. Let's get to the stars. Virgo, my little buttercup. The planets are exactly where they need to be, and you're feeling great. Pull that inquisitive mind away from the chaos around you and focus on your own needs. Financial opportunities are all around you, so pay attention. There's real money to be made. Still, you'll have to be a little patient. The planets are on hold until Wednesday, so it may look as though nothing's happening, but it is, and your finances are on the way up. And yes, it's true, the love life has taken a turn for the difficult, but it's nothing you can't handle. You're looking great, feeling powerful. All you need now is a teaspoon of tolerance, and you'll be fine. Better than fine. Not that it's all your fault, but who cares about that? What you care about is having a great relationship. So put the ego down and be nice. You'll be very glad you did. That's it for Virgo. Libra, my little chestnut, get ready. The planets are slowly making their way into your sign. Fantastic. Already you're looking gorgeous, and you're focused on your goals with a kind of clarity you haven't felt in months. And this is just the beginning. Now, move your energy outwards, offering your services wherever they are needed. Join a charity or a community center and help out, or just offer assistance to a friend. The more you give, the more you'll receive. Sounds boring? Absolutely true. Not only that, your love life is slowly beginning to flourish. Just keep going. You're on the right track. As long as you stay on the sane side of madness. You know how dilly you can get when it comes to love. Try to behave this time. Oh, and money starts to improve on Wednesday, a bit. That's it for Libra. Scorpio, my little spitting cobra. Are you still determined not to show anyone your vulnerable side? Are you still determined to be the only person alive who never feels pain? Well, ha ha. You can rant as much as you like. No one is fooled for a moment. Actually, some people are, but not even them forever. Besides, you'll like your life a whole lot more when you can admit to being a part of the human race. There are people who care about you, you know, and they want to help, but you have to let them. Okay, lecture over. Meanwhile, if you're looking for work or opportunities to expand your portfolio, check all the options. Contacts are being made every day and they're all willing to help. All you have to do is ask. Yes, even you have to ask. That's it for Scorpio. Sagittarius, my little chimpanzee, are you leaping from branch to branch in search of a new adventure? How about this one? Your money planets start moving forward on Wednesday, and they're bringing confidence and clarity back to your life. Yummy. Now, you can start planning those big moves. Needless to say, your health has taken a little knock, and some urgent stress-relieving remedies are needed before you collapse. Even a massage and a salt bath would help. At work, of course, is even more madness, which amazingly you're rather enjoying, but that's so like you, isn't it? A little melodrama always gets you in the mood for more. Your friendships, of course, are flourishing, which means more nights out and more wicked behavior. Try for some moderation. Your body will really thank you. That's it for Sagittarius. Capricorn, my little bunny rabbit, are you having a hell of a time? Is the world dumping all its garbage on your doorstep? You know, it really is true, although annoying, that the universe never gives you more than you can handle. So you're obviously tougher than the rest of us. The bad news is that these energies are around for another year or so. But the great part of all that is the way in which you are transforming. This is your moment for greatness, if you want it. Start with the career. The ladder of success is already beckoning with some extra special goodies on the menu after Wednesday. Even so, an unexpected decision at work may cause you to rethink the whole thing. Maybe even think about moving on. Remember though, you take yourself with you wherever you go. Just keep that in mind. Love is on pause for now. Concentrate on your own needs. That's it for Capricorn. Aquarius, my little revolutionary, are you being all idealistic and mildly deranged again? Look, it's wonderful that you have such fabulous plans for the planet, but try keeping them vaguely reasonable or you'll end up with failure and disappointment again. One of these days, you'll finally understand what it means to be ahead of your time. It means that everyone else has to catch up to you before they can figure out what you're on about. Still, you'll keep going doing what you do, and thank heaven for that. We need a few ranting idealists out there, but for now, how about some encounters of the passionate variety? If you're already taken, try creating some romantic moments at home. Meanwhile, think about abundance. It's coming. The planets are already moving in your direction. That's it for Aquarius. Pisces, my little watermelon. This is your week for serenity and balance. Remember how that feels? So if you haven't left the office in a month, grab your briefcase now and walk out into the fresh air. And if you've spent the last month fixing everybody else's life, tell them you've just resigned your post and you're going shopping. Get the picture. Of course, if you feel lost with just yourself to plan for, think of this as a slow transition to a new you. Start by making some different friends, the kind who are willing to help you for a change. Imagine how weird that would feel. Money, of course, is on its way, although it may take a tiny bit longer to arrive than you'd hoped. So while you wait, get creative. There's a part of your soul that really longs to fly. Get out your wings. That's it for Pisces. Aries, my little lollipop. Guess what? There's a new relationship coming, or maybe a different look at an old one, up to you. Still, with your mood as it is, it's kind of difficult to predict the outcome. Anyone coming at you with romantic intentions had better have more strategies than you, because for a change, you know precisely what you want, and you're definitely in no mood for silly games. Should be interesting. One thing though, look into the soul of the beloved, not the bank balance. Love is about much more than money, although money's good. Besides, your own cash supply is about to increase. Stay alert though. You don't want to be giving all that fabulous money away to some hot new babe. Sharing is good, but behaving like a big deal just so you can impress someone is as boring as it sounds. So check your motives before you act. That's it for Aries. Taurus, my little cashew nut, you're suddenly looking at everyone differently, not negatively, but maybe with a slightly more practical heart. You're asking yourself why all these people are in your life. What do you want relationships for? What are you expecting? And what do you have to offer? Try for some honesty with yourself. And then, if you want to kick them all out, go ahead. Just remember, if you don't resolve whatever issues you had with them first, you'll just collect a whole new bunch of exactly the same kind of people, just saying. Meanwhile, the sex goddess is in town offering assorted delights. This is fabulously creative energy, bear in mind. You can use it for making money, finding soulmates, or bouncing from bed to bed, up to you. Oh, and money is close by, incidentally. Eyes peeled. That's it for Taurus. Gemini, my little tadpole. Even though your inner adventurer is yearning for a quest, or at the very least an impossible task, it may need to expand its vision slightly. After all, there are ways and means. You could, for example, consider investing your energies in creating the perfect romantic moment, and then test yourself even further by sharing your innermost feelings. How about that for an impossible task? Or you could go home and make friends with the family and apologize for all the shitty things you've done. What? You? Never. No, of course it wasn't your fault, but apologize anyway. Be the bigger man. It's not always about dragon slaying, you know. Speaking of dragons, though, have you been having weird dreams? Excellent. Write them down as soon as you wake up. These are messages from your guides. Pay close attention. That's it for Gemini. Cancer, my little cupcake, isn't this fabulous? Somehow you found a way to carry everyone along with you. It's all thanks to your own special brand of enthusiasm, which is so wonderfully contagious. Perfect timing too. Relationships, partnerships, business deals, all on track, ready for the next step. Think about what you want and state your terms clearly. You'll win this time. Meanwhile, maybe you should spare a moment for the relationships back home. At least one person is on a completely different wavelength and wondering what the heck's happened to you. Sort it out before it's too late. But make sure you're motivated by love more than guilt. The two are very often confused. But back to the deals. You're coming to your own, unearthing your own inner billionaire. Let it out to play, it's time. That's it for Cancer. Leo, my little teddy bear, don't you dare let anyone tell you the world's not a wonderful place. For as you are rapidly discovering, reality is mostly about perception. And right now, your enthusiasm is vibrant enough to be contagious. And yes, there's a possibility your energy levels are about to take a dip. But that has more to do with your emotional needs than your physical health. Wait a while. Change is coming and you'll be even happier. Use spare time now to make some new friends. You're changing and growing much faster than the people around you, and you'll soon be needing different stimulations. Remember, every relationship has its own time span. We're the ones who drag them past their sell-by dates forever. That aside, it's time to create something. Whatever you do best, do it now. That's it for Leo. Thank you, delicious creatures, for listening to Astrology with Linda Shaw. If you'd like to subscribe, just press the button, it's free. And if you have a little question, tweet me on @TheLindaShaw, one word. You have a great week. Remind yourself how fabulous you are. Bye now.